Okay. Is this lagging? Okay. Uh, I'm 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 a bit stressed out. Bit stressed out. Let me see. How do- Okay. All right. All right. All right. Uh, okay. So there are no viewers yet, but wait, you cannot see my guitar. I'm learning guitar. I'm learning a few more chords. I learn I learn this chords and it's just like not sure whether it's useful or not though. It's like to make it less boring before people come. I'm not sure I'll keep this video up though. You can skip to the part. You can skip to the part that you want actually. Well, I prepare what I wanted to say. Hope you can hear me correctly. Hey, okay, there's someone. Hey, sonoriente. Sonoriente. You're the guy from Latin America. I think you're part of my three Latin American fans. Wait, what is? Okay, this is. Oh my god. Okay, I should probably. Okay, well, I have to show my face soon anyway. But like this is terrible. The fishnet is completely transparent. You can completely see my face. It doesn't mask my face at all. If you zoom in or if you increase the uh, light, I guess you can see my face. Okay. It's a bit difficult to pronounce my name, isn't it? How is it pronounced? Son Reliente? Let me see. Is it your given name? Son Rili.
Sonriente.
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 Sonriente. Okay, hey, Sonriente. Okay. uh, okay. I'll wait for a few more people to come. Okay. Um, Thank you for coming, by the way, Sonoriviente. Wow, what could we do in the meantime? Okay, Sonoriviente, if you're still here, teach me something about. I'm not sure where you're from, but whether if you don't want to tell me the country that you're from, it's okay. But teach me something like about your culture or something. You tell me something I don't understand much English speaking yet. Okay, I'm going to write it down. Um, and I have a heavy accent too, so it's probably not the easiest way to learn English. Okay, I like those lives with this country two viewers, and I like this. Well, I like when there's a few more viewers, but I like this more. This vibe with just a few people. Yeah. Okay. There's one viewer. I'm not sure if you're a viewer. Write something in the chat, in the comments. Okay. Well, to the one viewer, is it just me? I don't think it's. I'm not sure. It may just be me. But to the one viewer who's still here, thank you for your loyalty and support. Do you know ceviche? It's from here in Peru. I should start learning English so I don't spend a lot of time translating. I don't know ceviche. Let me look at ceviche. Oh, it's meal with fish and seasonings. Okay, okay. So you're from Peru, Peru. Aren't there like temples in Peru, or like I'm not sure. Okay, 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 okay. But I learned something. I learned what ceviche is. Sushi. Hey, sushi. All right, great, great. I missed the streams. Did you miss the streams? Is City here? Oh, yeah. Please ask City to come if she's here. Okay, great, great, great. What did you say? You missed the streams. By the way, can you all understand me? Uh, at least understand what I'm saying, um, despite my accent. Okay, well, three people. Oh my God, this is going fast. Three people here. I'm afraid when there's a lot of people. I probably shouldn't do live streams, I guess. Okay, okay, okay. Well, I'll wait for Sushi to come back and ask Tor what I wanted to say. I'm not sure why I'm speaking. Oh, you're back. Okay. I feel like I'm speaking slowly. I'm not sure why. Like I'm not very smart. I don't speak like that in everyday life. Though I don't speak in English. I don't speak in English, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so uh, to my precious three viewers being currently here, I'm going to start what I want to talk about. So I started doing live streams three weeks ago. I was very scared, and the thing is that I masked during the live streams. I wasn't really who I am when there's no one around, and so I felt like I was getting stuck in a role, and it became more and more heavy. So a week ago, 7 days ago, I decided to go dark for a day, and then it ended up being for 6 days, and to stop making live streams, making music, looking at YouTube and Discord for a week. And it kind of felt like an exile, like a long march in the desert, because I wanted to go back to look at the what people would have said on Discord or YouTube in the meantime. But I wanted to recharge and to find a solution, and I haven't really found a solution, but I thought about it and I made a song. And the main product of those 6 days is a song, which suggest that you listen to, and it's my last videos, and it's named Happy Days. Happy Days. I spent an enormous amount of time doing it. I just to create it. I didn't plan to create a song, so I just tried to write down what I was feeling. Yes, it is on Spotify. It's my last song right now, but it's like it's not. It's a pretty quirky song, I guess. It's not a hit, or it probably won't be a hit. Like this, uh, everything from the song structure to the themes. It's like I don't know, like pretty. I guess not something that people would listen to like in their daily playlist. Though I may be surprised because Eminem's songs are pretty like Stan or like Mom Spaghetti. It's pretty uh, like you wouldn't think that these songs would become hits, but they do. So I may be surprised, but so yeah, I didn't plan to create a song at first. I tried to write down what I was feeling, and I turned it into a song, and it took an immense amount of time to make the songs and then the video because I wanted the song to be right. So I spent a lot of time recording vocal takes and comping and everything. So yeah, tell me what you think about it. Like there are some songs sometimes I feel an emotion very strongly. By the way, have you invited your friend Sushi? If you want to, but it could be fun. Sometimes I feel emotions very strongly, and what I like, I feel like I need to do something with the emotion, and usually I don't know what to do. So way that I found is to try to turn it into a song. And when I make a song based on an emotion that I feel really strongly, which is not like I want to make a song and then I find a theme. It's that the source is an emotion, and then I um, uh, try to turn it into something. Usually, these songs or can be on average more special. Maybe I feel. I'm not sure. It's what I feel. So yeah, so that's what I did for this past week. So I invite you to listen to this song. A friend said no because he's at the baseball game right now and Silly isn't replying, but Silly is on vacation right now, so she might just be busy. Okay. By the way, sonoriente. If you're still watching, I hope you're kind of understanding uh, what I'm saying. Yeah. I didn't understand almost any English at all. I'm not sure how old you are, but you're probably better than me at English. Yeah, than I was at the same age. Yes, I get you listen to it after stream and message you. Okay, okay, right. So that's what I did this past week, and it was like an intentional exile. And I feel like I've grown. Like every time I feel like I've grown, like I've changed during this past week, but I'm not sure how, and I don't want to go back old routines, but I do keep the the uh, I I didn't understand what you said. I promise to learn English. Don't worry. I'm going to write it down so that he can understand. Hey, undecided feelings. Undecided feelings is he makes music too, and he's from Latin America too. Two people from Latin America in the chat. Okay, okay. Alright, so yeah, so Lolo in the alright, a lot of people in the chat. Wow. Okay. Hey Lolo, undecided feelings and Sonorilliente and Sushi. So that was uh, my exile, but I do keep the. Gosh, I got to know. I feel like my behavior changes when there's more people. I don't want to. Like I'm like it goes from being around a few people that I know to being around more people. I get scared, I guess. You changed the color on the back to red. Yes, I did. I'm not sure why. It doesn't really fit the theme. Yeah. Yeah. So uh, that was my exam. At what age did you learn in English? I started at. I'm 17. At what age did you learn English? I started in uh, middle school, so I was like 13. But still, I don't like. Well, I may have been better than you at English at 17, but not by that much. Like I could barely, I couldn't understand or speak much at like 19. It looks nice, but it's more like anger. Yes, I know, like the red LED lights. So that was my exile, and I wanted to explain it because I feel like in my mind it was something extraordinary and larger than life. It was like Taylor Swift being accused of being a snake and going dark for months and uh, creating the Reputation era and everything and it becoming a larger than life thing. But I guess it maybe because I'm small or it maybe it's probably because I'm not great at it. But it like the uh, reactions. I guess I was disappointed by the reactions because I thought it would be something really incredible and no one cared or even saw it. So yeah, I was sad. But that's what happened this past week. It's my first exile retreat. It's something I may do in the future again. Yeah. Yes, nothing really happened in the Discord or something. Yeah. Yeah. I read that what happened in the meantime and not much happened. Yes. But maybe in the future it can be something cool. I was a bit scared about the messages because I didn't want to pressure you. But what do you mean about the messages? Oh, about what you were writing? So that's what happened this past week. What you were writing, yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess the messages that I sent while you were gone. I get the yeah. I thought during this time, I thought about what culture I want us to have. I'm going to talk about them right now, actually. Um, so yeah, all right. So because I'm aware it may not sound very realistic, but I want this community to keep growing for decades. So I thought about what I want the culture to be. It will. well, it depends on what we're going to do. What? Not just me. Not just me. I'm like the founder, but the founder isn't the only actor. I just want you to be popular. Thank you, Lolo. Thank you. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. So yeah, I want this, and I want like I don't want this community to be just like a fan base um, about me. I want it to become like a movement. Like I will tell my friends to listen to you, who are you? Liam the Sur Monkey. okay. Uh, nice meeting you, Liam the Sur Monkey. Thank you very much for telling your friends to listen to me. This is very, very impactful, actually. To do that, you just need to say Ed Sheeran and he will fall for that. I found a girl for me. Okay. um, I got distracted. What was I talking about? Okay, so yeah, one day I'll do live streams and I'll sing, and I'll have progressed, and it will be better. This is a statement. It will happen. Hopefully soon. I'm not sure because I'm really not great. I have very little talent or skills, but I'll learn. One day I'll cover songs and it will be great. It will be better at least. It will be better. Okay, so yeah. I think your music is great. Thank you, Sushi. You should sleep now because it's 1 a.m. Yes, I'm going to go to sleep soon. I fixed my sleep schedule, so I got to not unfix it. Well, my music is better when, like in the real songs and not live. So yeah, so I thought about what I want us to be. I want us to become like a movement, not just a fan base, but a community of people that support each other and do things. Like the straw hats. I know I'm always going back to this example, but Luffy and the crew are really to me the 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 one example of what I want to build. That would be awesome, yes. And like like with you, Sushi, like you becoming uh, an influencer and doing fashion and makeup things and creating your thing and growing and doing cool things. And it's like a white bird parrot crow. Yes, well, yeah, kind of like that, at a larger scale. Yeah, I guess I won't have a smaller crew of people that I regularly interact with in real life and that are the core of like my own crew and that do things like the straw hats, like I'm Luffy, but I want there to be Zoro and Nami and Robin and Brooks and others. But I also want everyone in the community to do things if they want to, and to like have I don't know, because when I talk about that, I'm reminded of similar projects, and usually it doesn't end well. It like the one I'm reminded of is the early Russian revolutionaries who became the Bolsheviks, and which ended up causing 30 million deaths or something. So not great examples. And in this type of thing, as the community becomes more powerful, dynamics comes to play, and it goes from a friend trying to build things to people trying to gain power, and usually they kill their previous friends. So it doesn't end great. So we will have to figure that out. White bird pirates, yeah, kind of like a scene in the car right now. She said she gets home, maybe she'll join. She has a lot of stuff and is probably tired. Well, hi, City, and if you're watching this in replay, take care. Unfortunately, when you get a big audience, you won't be as easy as, well, I'm aware of some of the dangers and pitfalls, but it's yeah, in a non-zero sum way, I guess. It's the way I want us to function, a non-zero sum. So I thought about what I want us to be. You should do music a bit different because you're always a bit the same pattern, always sad. Okay, something not sad. Okay, okay. It would be awesome if you collab with Boy with Yoke. One day, one day. You know, like right now, I have 400 subscribers, and he has like five gazillion subscribers, and he has like 20 million monthly listeners on Spotify, and I have like 20, not 20 million, but just 20, so 1 million times less. So right now I couldn't, but I want to. I want to. I like, no offense, but I like to make a song with him in his own style with the ukulele. I want to one that. And with Marino too. I like to make a song, and with like Justin Bieber, I like to make a song. And Post Malone and Billie Eilish and all those people. I don't think that's an issue, but it might be a preference about making songs in the same style. Is that what you are talking about? Billie Eilish, my queen, yes. You know, I'd like to make a song with. Maybe one day, maybe one day, maybe one day. It always seems like a far-fetched dream because the distance seems so large, but it won't stay that way forever. I'm growing little by little, little by little. I think maybe Ed Sheeran would accept you because he likes someone doing ukulele, or maybe not collab, but maybe help you. Yeah, I think Ed Sheeran would be one of the most approachable, I guess. That would be really incredible. A song with Ed Sheeran. I need to get. I need to become really great. So I'll keep working on becoming better. Yeah, and I'll get. I don't know if I'll do those featuring, but I'll get there one day. Sorry, I gotta go. See you, Lolo. Have fun in Japan. Isn't Japan fun? Well, you'll tell me in another life. So that's what I thought about. What I want this community to be. I don't have any examples of that have happened in the past that I know of. So anyway, that's to the one person still here. Uh, I'm going to quickly talk about the culture, and then I'll talk about what I want to do in this remaining month the end of the summer days before school starts again. So um, I really like you to be like my friends. I'd like to be friends with you, and I'd like you to be there and to support me and to be there forever and to grow with me, and that we all grow and change the world like in one piece. But it doesn't really work, or it doesn't seem to work like that. Um, I think that at some point most of you will leave. Maybe temporarily and you will come back, maybe not, but at some point you will leave. When it becomes too costly to support me, you will leave. And this makes me very sad because, with all due respect to Justin Bieber, I don't want this to be something like Justin Bieber's fan base, which was really big for a few years and then he became older and everyone left. And it's a shadow of what it was like in 2013. And so it's scary to me because personally I want support and all that. And it's scary because of the scale of the community. I don't want it to just fall apart. I want it to keep compounding for decades. So I won't leave, even if it's not about the music. You'll always stay my friend if you want to be. That's how it is with big artists. They reach their peak for a few months, maybe a few years, and then they fall off. And the real fans remain. I'll always stand and say it too. I hope like I like probably irrationally terrified. I'm completely terrified of controversies because maybe it's just like I've been uh, terrified by like cancel culture era and all that, but it seems that you go from having built something for years and it's cool and it's there to like in a snap of the fingers. Not sure, it's not an expression, but like in a second you lose everything, and the people that liked you until they are gone, and everyone leaves the ship because it becomes not cool anymore to like you, and it's it's it makes me terrified. That's how it is with big artists that reach their peak for a few months, maybe a few years. That's what I. No, it seems to be the pattern, but that's not what I want to do. I want to do something like Mr. Beast, or like Mr. Beast was supposed to have reached his peak like in 2020 or like probably like 2017, but he's still there 8 years later and he keeps growing. And or like I know you don't like him, but Elon or like Bill Gates, who let off. Well, now he does philanthropy, or like Rockefeller, a big role model of mine in all, like like it's so incredible. The person is John D. Rockefeller, the first, or like those people that keep doing, or like Genghis Khan, may not be a good example, but like people that keep doing things and growing for decades, not that don't just settle after a few years. And I don't want to settle to fall off or settle after a few years either. I trust that you wouldn't do something bad enough to get you cancelled. If you come out with a good explanation, enough people will stay. I hope, like and I talk about it in the song. No, I was really confident that I wouldn't do something bad enough to get me cancelled. That like it's not something that I would do, but seeing all those people over and over again, I'm terrified because I don't know how it works. Because they don't seem like the type of people to do that would do those types of things, but they did. And maybe under the same circumstances, I would have too, and that's extremely scary to me. I'm not sure how to express that, but I'm very scared because they don't seem like monsters on the surface, but they don't seem to be monsters intrinsically either. But they still have done those things, so are they monsters or are they not? Well, I don't know. But as you said, even Dream still has fun, so yeah, Dream is cool. Yeah. So I feel like most of those orange music artists, it's a bit different. Yes, there's well, a big controversy too, but Michael Jackson kept growing for like 50 years. Elvis too, well, still Elvis did too. Madonna, Michael Jackson is an icon, yes. Well, he's like a complete myth. It's different for him. It's literally Michael Jackson. Yeah, yeah. Yes, but again, like 60 years ago, he was Michael Jackson, the weird poor kid from a dysfunctional family, and I don't remember where he was, but like he wasn't Michael Jackson, the god. He was Michael Jackson, the poor kid training a lot and singing with his family and trying to make it out. So maybe there's hope for the rest of us, as X XX Tentacion said. Maybe there's hope for the rest of us. Michael Jackson is God confirmed. But you know, it's like, or like the Beatles, or like Elvis. It's like this, or Taylor Swift now. Like they don't seem like humans, or like Rockefeller, or like Jesus, or even that seem like it doesn't seem like they eat and brush their teeth and poop like everyone. It seems like they're some kind of half god. So yeah, so that's. Uh, oh, you can watch on 2 times speed. Okay. So wait a second. I'm going to grab some water. Oh wow. Okay, hydrated king is here. I was half expecting you to write some tractor emojis in the chat. I'm kind of disappointed. um, this why are there three viewers? Who are the three viewers? I wanted to, but I'm alone. Well, I don't know who there are, but there seems to be three viewers. Nobody's speaking. You're getting kind of shy, you know, like the last time. Well, there were a few people speaking, but you're the one to launch the tractor project. Even though you were alone at first, this is three for me too. Okay, so but the way I want to there were at least one day, a few days where I wanted to show my face. I want not yet. It's still too early, but I want to show my face. Yeah, it's like this. Okay, okay, okay. It's a vocal warm up. It's named vocal lip trill. Lip trill. It's to warm up your vocal cords. I do that because I don't know how to use my vocal cords or my voice well yet. So my vocal cords get tired soon. So I don't know. It may not be useful. I'm not sure. I feel like it helps. I'm not sure. Being masked is great. It attracts fun and you can stay. I don't know. Does it attract fun? I can stay masked for a bit. Yeah, but I like it. Boy with you being masked was great. It was really cool. Also, once you're famous, the face reveal will get a lot of attention, even from people who aren't fans. You know, I'm kind of scared that I feel like it's going to be a band-aid to remove, and I'm scared that I won't do it well. Like, uh, I haven't, I wasn't there when he did it, but like, from what I read, Dream's face reveal wasn't well received. So yeah, but I guess I can learn. At least I can learn from what he did and what others did. The most important is to do it whenever you feel comfortable. Yeah, yeah. Dream got hated on a lot. I want to make real life videos, like YouTube videos, and I want to make a documentary. I may have already talked about it. Oh wow! Hashtag put the mask back on and hashtag he's ugly. We're training for like a week. Okay. Okay. That's kind of impressive actually. So like people were really angry or against him showing his face. Is that correct? Very okay. I guess no matter what you do, some people, yeah, no matter what I do, some people won't like it. But he's so fine, like people are blind. There will always be haters. You know, there were many haters in uh, communist China under Mao because they were killed. So, and if you were a hater, you were killed if you were against Mao. So, not many haters remain. So that's that's a uh, that's the way to do it, I guess. We're alone now. It says one viewer. Okay. Yes. Um. What could we do? What mischief could we do? Yes, exactly, exactly. Uh, sorry. Uh, what could we do? Just really confuse the others later and say, "Oh, you had to watch the stream to get it." Yes, yes. Uh, let's create a reference or like a lore thing that makes no sense. Oh. Okay, tell me if you have ideas or right words. The hospital has been closed for a month due to the outbreak of the disease, and the outbreak has spread in several other parts of the city, of course, but it has not been closed for a long period. Is that the like 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 what does it relate to? Okay. Uh, we'll see. We'll see. We could work on the evil pickle and unicorn lore. Yes, that's what I wanted to come to. I'm going to finish the culture first, but I'm going to get there just after that. So, for the culture, what I think, what I've written down is the things that I want, at least to begin as the first version, or transparency, both being honest, being oneself and not masking, and uh, pointing out problems and not avoiding them or not talking about them, either because it's uncomfortable or because one risks getting rejected by the group because of groupthink for pointing them out. So pointing out what doesn't work, to discussing it, being oneself and not masking. Um, there's the thing that it seems that humans are intrinsically self-interested first, which may have been selected throughout the evolutionary process. So when being in the community won't be worth it for someone that will leave, and that will hurt, especially at first. So that has to be something that we, if it's how the world works, then something that we accept so that we find ways around it. Either by accepting that the community will be like, will be always changing with people coming and people leaving, like in a company, or by making it so that it gets, it's more and more rewarding to be in the communities so that people stay because it gets better and better. Um, you can play the guitar, but not too long or I might fall asleep. Yeah. Alright, so that's what I was thinking about for the culture. Tell me what you think, by the way. Sushi and future people watching the live stream in the future. People from the future. Maybe in 2050, one person will watch this live stream, and I'll be 48 years old, 47 years old. That's a lot. By the time you have seen what I will have done. All of my dreams and my projects and these things that I want. I have progressed on them, and you have seen me start from scratch from those live streams with one viewer and 400 subscribers and making a few cents a month to creating things that I don't imagine yet. And if you could make all humans disappear with a button, would you do it? You could time it like set it to after you die. Well, it's probably not a great answer, but I wouldn't do it because I don't see what I would gain from it. Like a world with no humans wouldn't be better for me than a world with humans. Like I wouldn't be happier or anything. And it would be like much less fun in the long term, I think. Because then you wouldn't be there. No, there would be no sushi. There would be no sushi. With we are destroying the planet and animals, but still, like we're here for a very short amount of time as an individual person and as a species, like a few million years at most. So like that would be cutting short something that is already very very short, or it may be longer with becoming a spacefaring civilization, but still extremely short at the scale of the universe. I try to remember from time to time that the universe is going to die. Then I forget. But like this, like August 3rd, 2025, 2 a.m. in my room with the red LED lights, and you, Sushi, in the chat. It's so scarce and precious as a moment. Like it will be completely gone in just like 20 years. Neither you nor I will probably remember it. YouTube may not exist anymore. And I'll have done a lot of things since, and you will have done a lot of things. And then, we may not have spoken for years. We will if we stay friends. Well, I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. But like, yeah, it's a very scarce and precious moment. As soon as I start growing more, I probably won't have much time for things like this. And it won't be the same. Like if there's just 50 people in the live stream instead of 5, it will already be very different. And there won't be this vibe anymore. Like there's a comment that I read that moved me a while ago, which was under an episode of One Piece, and the crew just spent a while being on the boat outside and discussing and messing around. And someone complained in the comments that nothing happened in the episode. And someone else replied that the person commenting would soon be nostalgic of those times where they could just mess around on the ship because they wouldn't be able to anymore. And those days would be over soon. And I feel like it's the same. Like it's the same thing. So we got to really enjoy those times. No, I want it to be for the better, that it will change for the better, and that we won't do those things anymore because I'll be building incredible things, and because you will be uh, growing your influencer and uh, fashion thing, and it will be better than what is the case right now, and we'll be happier and all. But like still, we'll probably feel nostalgic. Though it may just be the brain being biased. But let's enjoy what we have. Okay. You know what? You know what? For enjoy this moment very much because it may not happen often. It's best to enjoy it now that it's still here. Yes. All right. So and later we can look back on it and it will be pleasant. Hopefully. Yeah. Let me make. Let me celebrate. Okay. This is the picker dance. Episode. That's it. Okay, that's uh, the, that's the picker dance, and that's I think that's a great Pickle, exactly, exactly. I think that's great representation or sign of these times. A screen record video. Okay, we can add it as a meme on the Discord or something. Yeah, yeah. Upload it as in the meme section or something. I think yeah, it's yeah, yeah. Like the silliness, not taking ourselves seriously. Let me get hydrated like a frog. I'm going to get hydrated like a frog. Oh, yes, thank you, Sushi. Thank you very much. This makes me happy. the the tractors. Yeah. I really like the others, but it's also softened when it just as two. It's different. I don't know how to explain it. Yes, I agree. I feel like no offense to the others, but it may just be because we're more similar. But I feel more at ease. Well, maybe because I trust you more. But I feel more at ease with you. Like yeah, it's easier to mask less too. Did the tractor fart? Is that the emoji tractor fart? Okay. Um, so the values that I want are transparency, uh, non masking, looking at problems, uh, not being mean, like uh, wanting to make things progress, but not being mean, but being transparent, but not mean. Um, Also, no short term zero sum status game thinking. Like probably everyone you've ever met, or anyone watching these live streams in the replay will have ever met. But like, watch an interview of like type billionaire interview on YouTube and watch an interview of someone that you don't know about, and they may have a polished, pure facade, and be politically correct and all, but try to try to feel what they are, and then watch an interview by Mr. Beast or by Elon or by people like that, and it's completely different because Elon, Mr. Beast, and all are playing to grow and to build things and not to take more resources but to create more things. And it's what I want to do. This type of thinking. I don't want the type of thinking like let's uh, raise prices so that we make more money in the short term. Let's try to scam a customer. Like a lot of small business owners, or like a lot of small businesses that I saw did. I feel like I can be very comfortable and open with you. Yeah, yeah, I get what you mean. The very thought of Elon fills me with disgust. Well, take like I don't know who you like. Well, Mr. Beast or like I don't know who you might know of. Um, like, uh, Alexander the Great, or like Luffy One Piece. I look up to you, my mom, and Billie Eilish. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Wow. Wow. Don't. Um, my voice is starting to hurt. I don't know how to use it well. Don't put me on a pedestal. Don't think. Don't overvalue me. I guess. Don't think that I'm perfect or anything because you'll get disappointed. Yeah. Though it's a big honor that you look up to me. Nobody is perfect, not even my mom or Billie Eilish, except for my sister. She's my perfect princess, but I still really look up to you. Okay. Yeah, I guess like I look up to. It's just you three. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Like it's really big to me. I'm a third of what you look up to. Okay. And the other two-thirds are your mother and Billie Eilish. I look up to people for I guess I partly look up to people for what they try to become. Uh, all right, so to finish the culture, um, yeah, and so the what I've talked about, so not masking, transparency, and all this is it's all in motion. It will change as we learn, and there's nothing that is set in stone. There's just that we learn over time. And there's no need for consistency or for thinking, well, we've always been doing things this way, so we have to keep doing them this way. Or we've always been that kind of person. I've always been a musician, so I'm going to keep being a musician all my life. But it's getting stolen. There could be more fun things that I could do, but my identity is that I'm a musician, so I stay a musician. And I'm going to shoot myself in the foot because of that. It's it doesn't seem like a great idea. Same as I've always believed in this thing, but since then I've discovered another thing that is working better. But my identity is that I'm a believer in this thing. Therefore, I'm not going to change. The goal is to not do that. Consistency, no, not required consistency. So yeah, uh, someone joined. I think that the left consistency really is key when it comes to stuff like this. What do you think? The left can. What do you mean? So yes, so the main value is that I, it's like I was trying to search for what the cultures in the various companies are, find what I could pick, what I could reuse, what I could steal, and I found some things which were was this was these were notes for a document for what I want the culture in my company or companies to be. But I think it applies partly here too. And so the things that I've settled on are like the big ideas are life is an adventure, the world is an infinite playground, not be afraid of failure, never settling, never becoming complacent. Um, we're X a number of iterations away from any milestone or goal, and we're closer and closer with each iteration. So it's useful, and don't get discouraged. At some point, we'll progress. Don't be scared. Never give up. Evolve, so update beliefs, identity, and all that. Become, and everything is possible. So don't restrict dreams to what we think is feasible. And also, it's okay to be different. It's not okay to not improve. It's not okay to settle. It's okay to be oneself. And so the goal is to build something that becomes bigger and bigger and more exciting forever, or whatever the goal of the person in the community is. But to do that, we need to be rational and to learn how the universe works and to test and learn. Not just to dream big, but to act and test and learn. And yeah, and so with inspirations that come to mind being One Piece for the adventure and the limitless world, Atlas Shrugged, and Elon, Bezos, Rockefeller, and Mr. Beast that come to mind, and with with that it's we're just here for a very short while. So as I said, if the sky will always be dark, then I'll light up fireworks. Yeah. So that's the idea. Consistency is by far one of the most important things when it comes to growing in any way. Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah. Okay. I see. I guess the thing is about like the identity is growth and evolution, and not the identity is something restricting, uh, like not my identity is that I'm a plumber, but my identity is that I grow and evolve and learn. Therefore, if I find out something more better or more fun or anything than being a plumber, then I can change by sub identity, I guess. Yeah, yeah, okay, okay. So yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll test. We'll test. So that's what I've been thinking about. Tell me what in the future viewers from the future. Tell me what you think in the comments. You can do multiple things at once, but then you have to be careful for burnout. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. But like I won't. Well, I don't do cool things. Do cool things, Sushi, in the future. So, okay. So final things. We can do cool things together. You too. Yes. Wait. Yeah. I won't. We'll see. We'll see. But coming right into it. Uh, Final thing that I wanted to say, and then I'm going to go to sleep. You should go to sleep too. Um, I want to make a role play series like the Dream SMP series, or like not the only one in English that I know of. I know of a few in French, but uh, like GTA roleplay series or Minecraft roleplay series or something. I want to do that. I want to do something like that. So, because I'm not sure why, but I want to do something like that. Have like 12 centimeters of space to learn. What game would it be? Uh, I guess we would probably Minecraft. I think because, but I guess we will see because I have ideas. But so I'm going to share those ideas and tell me what you think. Sushi and people in the future. Minecraft is best. Okay, so what comes to mind is something with this thunder, the weather, and it's something where we start from scratch, and it could be something with the unicorn and the pickles, and we both start from scratch, and there's nothing, and we mine everything, we create everything from scratch, and we build a tribe and a society from scratch with at first a few modes and no cheating or retcon or like things that change the story or anything, just expanding step by step and creating a civilization from scratch, but then maybe two competing civilizations but with different beliefs or goals like the unicorns or the uh, pickles, and something uh, some like an empire building game, and with like in everything that I do I want it to be larger than life, and I want it to become the world, and I want it to keep growing forever. So it's exactly the same thing here. And so maybe not too many people at first. I try to take notes on what I like and dislike in role play series, and when there's more than 5 or 10, maybe 5 people in the same place, it gets crowded and noisy, and not overbuilding or overplanning the story, but creating the large storylines and iterating as we go. Regular streams, uh, good coordination and the the story. But what I say is like, let me read a few written things. My brother has a Minecraft SMP. It's called the Light SMP. He makes YouTube videos. I think your idea is really cool. It would be super fun. Okay, okay, okay. I have 3 centimeters left of hair from the bed. Enjoy those times with your sister. Like when you're 30 or when you're 42 years old, it will be long past. So so that's what I see, like some like a story with the pickles and the unicorns starting creating a society from scratch, and with big things, big empires. That's what I see. So yeah, yeah, that's the original idea. I really do enjoy it, though it's sad I'm the only one she feels comfortable sleeping with, except for my mom. Well, I know you're going to uh, turn 55 soon, so you'll be able to do what you want. Um, yeah, so people watching the live stream in the future, that's what I wanted to talk about. So tell me what you think about both the culture and the role play idea. So we need people who can come at regular times to do the role play project. So tell me if you would like to do that. Um, that's what I wanted to talk about. I'm going to go to sleep. Yeah. Let me try to do one thing to mask less. One thing. Uh, I don't know what I could do. Your voice is so relaxing. Has anyone ever told you? Sorry, that's weird, but I really like it. Thank you. Okay, okay. Is it the same in the songs? My voice in the songs? I feel like I'm not using. I don't know. Like I'm not in the right register. I get tired very fast. My voice gets tired very fast when I speak in everyday life. I guess it's for some thing, but it depends. Okay, some of the songs. I hope you said you fixed your sleeping schedule. It's like 3 a.m. Yeah, yeah. It's 2:42 and I'm going to be in bed at 2:50. So I'm going to end the live stream at 2:44. Thank you for reminding me, Sushi. I just mess around when I'm tired, and I don't go to sleep. Related to not masking, I said a lot of things in the song. Uh, so yeah, listen to it, Sushi and people from the future. Um, yeah, but I'm scared. I'm scared of what I could do too. I'm very scared. Get the beauty sleep queen. I There will be a live stream one day. It will be testing nail polishes. Is it the right word? Nail polish? Yeah, here's the right word. Like different nail polish colors. I like black, like Ken Kaneki in Tokyo Ghoul. Black nail polish and black lipstick. I'd like to wear that. Me too. Okay. Okay. Well, uh, have a good night, Sushi. Yeah. And have a good night or day, people, in the future. Uh, Thank you. Thank you, Sushi. See you. How could I end this stream? Uh, uh, ball, 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 ball.